How do we make it really fast and easy to obtain a permit? And right now, we do not serve any local jurisdictions in Hawaii. We're in 17 states on the mainland and in 345 jurisdictions. So last quarter, we processed 14% of all the solar permits in the country through SolarAPP Plus, the product. So it's an online tool. It makes it so that way you can do plan review instantly. So for local jurisdictions, this means that you don't have to have a staffer reviewing every single project that comes through. The software has checked for code compliance and safety on your behalf and issues the permit instantly to the installer. We check around 350 to 400 different parameters of the code for every project that comes through. And so once a project is approved through SolarAPP, it is good to be constructed. And I think an interesting thing about this is it creates consistency across jurisdictions. Like the reason we see long wait times and the reason that permitting is such a driver of soft costs is because it is different from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. And we have 20,000 local jurisdictions across the US, all of which do permitting a little bit differently. So where I grew up in Colorado, if you drop a pin on the map, it might be one set of permitting rules and processes to get through, and 3 miles down the road, it's a totally different one. And so all of those costs are being borne, of course, by the consumer at the end of the day and is leading to really high costs. A couple of things that I think when we talk about automated permitting and me representing SolarAPP specifically, I think a lot of times folks will think of automated permitting as this really big technology changeover or a big project. And my background before leading SolarAPP is all in the public sector and in government. So I've worked in city, state, and federal government. And I have been on some of these massive projects where you're spending nights and weekends doing full system cutovers. I have a lot of empathy for our local government folks here in Honolulu who have been doing a huge system changeover because I've been in the trenches doing that myself. But I think automated permitting is more like a Chrome extension. It's a super lightweight add-on that can speed up a process and save staff time really dramatically. So here's a visual of what that process looks like. Basically, contractors submit projects to us. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes to enter the project details for a given system. If there's any issues, we're flagging those in real time, so we serve as design validation as well for contractors. And for systems that are code compliant, we collect a per project fee of $35 if it's a solar project, and it gets passed on to the local jurisdiction as an approved permit. The last couple of things that I'll call out is, I mentioned some of this at the top, but we're a nonprofit. We've processed about 130,000 permits now so far through the system, and we're constantly improving. We're taking on basically about 65% year-over-year growth right now on additional permits. And over the next year, we're looking to expand to do automated permitting for EV chargers, including bidirectional EV charging equipment, as well as virtual inspections, so that way jurisdictions can reduce the amount of time that they're driving to sites, being in the field. I think a lot of folks in this room are probably very familiar with a 6-hour arrival window for when an inspection might occur, and the impact that that can have on homeowners. It has on crew time. And of course, all of those costs are wrapped up in soft costs that the consumer is facing. So our real goal is to bring down those costs, be competitive with our peers in other countries, and have residents be able to afford cheap, clean, and secure power.